Planning events can be difficult for some club leaders. From working with club leaders throughout the years, the biggest mistake I see time and time again is clubs not having a plan of action for their events. When I say plan of action, I'm referring to having defined roles, a timeline before and during the event, and a detailed list of items needed for the event. Now, if you don't know where to start with events, I have you covered. We are going to go through some of the event basics that I teach student leaders to help them run their clubs. First, I suggest utilizing the program proposal document located in the Student Organization's Campus Connect portal. This document will walk you through some of the things you should be thinking about when planning an event. Download it and use it for your club needs. It's the very first document within the document section on the Student Organization's Campus Connect portal. This document is also helpful to pass down to future officers for your club. It will make their job of planning the club events that much easier because they will be replicating the work that you and your officer team put in. First, we want to know the basics of the event, such as who is the lead contact person. We want to know what event you're planning. It's important for the program itinerary, putting down what needs to be done, where it needs to be, dates, and helpful notes that you may have. This ensures that you have thought about the event in great detail. Next, we're going to be looking at the budget estimate. We all would love to get unlimited funding and spend on whatever we want. However, that's not the reality of most event planning. We want to know what exactly you want to spend money on, how much you want, where you are wanting to purchase from, and whose money you're planning on spending. The next portion is the primary contact information. We want to know if you are working with another campus department, if you are working with any outside organization. We also want to know if your event will affect any campus department. For instance, if you hold an event in the community room, that might affect the counseling department because their office is directly above the room and they might be affected by the sound of the event. Next, we're going to take a look at the communication plan. I know this might seem a little excessive to put down all the different dates of communication, but when you look back on the event or have someone use this document for future planning, this section is incredibly helpful. Let's go on to the marketing information of the event. Please list which channels you are planning to use to market this event. And you can add other channels as well if you desire. The next section and the last section is this document is the project timeline. This section allows you to list the basics of and the major assignments and deadlines for the project. I find this section especially useful because it allows you to assign responsible parties. If you are working with others, it allows you to make sure that everyone knows their tasks. Again, I suggest you use this document for your event planning needs. This document has been extremely helpful to multiple clubs and it will make your club that much more successful at event planning.